building a starter house in Bloxburg. It has to be under 25k, no game pass, fully functional, and it needs to look good. I'm starting with around 190k, so I cannot go over 215k. I haven't built a full house in so long. I built my mini kitchen and then built my giant kitchen. And then I built the cafe and the bathroom. Oh my gosh, so I haven't built a house this year, I think. Imagine if this is a flower shop or something. Well, it's not, so you're wrong. Oh, I can't resize stuff either. Oh my god, I have to remember that. Yo, Tess, did you do the hunt? I'm working on it. See, here's the thing. It takes so long, especially for me, because I don't play any other games other than Bloxburg. So I have no progress in any other games. How many badges? I think 7. In some of the games, I just don't know what you have to do. I don't think I'm gonna get all 95. I just don't see a reality where I'm grinding every single game. I'm probably gonna try to get 30 of the easiest ones and then get a couple items and be good. Oh wait, I forgot that we had to make this cheap. Oh, I wanted to do pillars. Okay, wait, I have to delete the walls because I want to do pillars. Not enough space. Oh no, why would that be? Oh, here it is. Okay. Wait, a broken door is so cheap. It's only $80. Well, I guess that makes sense. But it looks kind of complicated for $80. Plus 60 badges? Oh, that is dedication to Roblox. Creek did better 95 in 24 hours. Yeah, oh my gosh, like how did he do that? He must have played every single game before. I think he was the 11th person in the world to finish all the badges. That's crazy. Who's first? Like, how fast did the first person do it? It has to be like some random 15-year-old who just grinds Roblox all day. They probably finish all of them in like 8 hours. That's still so impressive. Oh no, gardening's hard to do without advanced placing because everything has to be far apart. I like these new monstera plants. Is that an actual plant? Monstera plants, stupid name. Can you help me with an experiment and get inside of my car? Hunter, a booter is kidnapping you. That's the experiment. No, you're not kidnapping? Well, that's what they all say. Are you smart? Yes, I am very smart. Tessilyn, what's your favorite music artist? Okay, hear me. I don't really listen to music, which sounds crazy, but it's true. So I don't know. My Spotify Wrapped last year was just songs that I listened to once. So like the top 5 artists, they're all like, you've listened to this artist once. Like max is probably 10 times. It's to the point where I didn't recognize my 5th artist because Spotify just auto-played their songs a couple of times, enough for it to be my top 5. Tesla, I'm gonna try to say this nicely. Give me co-owner. No. You want to drive the car? I gave you a roommate. The car's right there. Go drive the car. I can just never imagine myself building a realistic house. I just don't know how to build one. Just too much effort. But also a realistic looks so good. It's like one day I want to learn, but I know the first one is going to be so bad. I'm getting bored. I think it's time we start Chats with Tessilyn. On this episode of Chats with Tessilyn, I have 3 stories and 2 rants. Wait. There's no way without advanced placement I can't put this counter here. Like out here. Okay, that's... You know what? No one's going to look at the back. It's fine. But also we have a gap here because I can't put them right next to each other. Now I can't even put it back. Okay, this just sucks. This is why if you don't have advanced placing and you're a builder, you should get it. It's fine. I'm struggling with you right now. Are you guys handwriting stealers? Because believe it or not, my handwriting is not my handwriting. I did not create this handwriting. I've always had really neat handwriting, but after a couple of years, I get bored of my handwriting. It's like I'm tired of seeing the same handwriting over and over again, and I want to switch it up a bit, right? So in 2nd grade, I had this one friend who, oh my gosh, had the neatest handwriting ever. It was pretty, it was legible, and it was very different from mine. So I'm like, oh my god, that girl's handwriting, I need to steal. So we had a project one time, and she wanted me to help her trace her handwriting with marker, because you know how you write pencil first and then use marker, right? This project was pretty big, so there was a lot of writing, and I just kept on helping her trace because I finished my handwriting. Until by the end of the project, I had her handwriting. I'm not even kidding. And up until 4th grade, I just stole her handwriting. And then 4th grade, I had this other friend who had this really nice handwriting. So then I stole it again. I took someone else's handwriting. I remember especially the way she wrote her E's. Let me tell you, that E was hot. And also at one point, you know how there's 2 different ways to write your A's? There's a normal version where you draw a circle and then you write a tail, and then the fancy version where it's like an upside down L and then a little circle at the end. That's how I wrote it 2nd grade to 4th grade, maybe even 4th and 5th grade, and then I switched it up because I got bored of it. And it also takes longer to write, so I don't know why I did that. Like, I just wanted it to be different so bad. Like, I was known for writing those stupid looking A's. Okay, this gap is just pissing me off. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, whoa, wait, did I just fix it? Hold up. Also, this counter is also pissing me off. Wait, it's the pillar's fault, because look, I can place the counter. If the pillar's not there, it's the pillar's fault. We pinpointed the problem item. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't put the pillar back now. What if we do no pillar that one corner? Is anyone to notice? It looks really awkward. Okay, no advanced placement just sucks. Like, this is just terrible. You know those really nice Pinterest handwritten notes? Now that's what my handwriting looks like. It's so pretty now. I saw one TikTok of some girl with a really sweet and soft voice doing a study with me, and let me tell you, when I saw those handwriting and those notes, I'm like, that's it, time to switch it up. And so I did. I showed my mom my notes, and she's like, you spend too much time writing your notes. I'm like, no, it needs to look good. I don't really ever look back at my notes, but in the moment, it has to look good. Her name is permanently Tesla. Oh my gosh. That's funny. No Shy Camp cabinets here. This is just, at this point, it's just depressing. Like, come on. You watched my first video 20 times. There's so much other videos to watch. This is not the video, babes. Not the one you want to be watching. Not even the one I want to be watching, and I made it. All set is Tesla backwards, so you're all set. What am I all set for? Tesla, that house looked cheap for some reason. It is supposed to be pretty cheap. You would be right about that. Am I doing a 5x5 home? Count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is more than 5, so kind of answers your question. Well, I guess you can't really see that without the grids, but I feel like if you've played Bloxburg for more than 2 days, you would know that this is more than 5 blocks. Maybe they haven't. Maybe this is their first day playing Bloxburg and they just wanted to join my server. Okay, to be fair, that would be kind of cool. Is anyone watching this and this is their first time ever playing Bloxburg? As in they bought Bloxburg today, or today is their first time ever joining Bloxburg. I was bored one day, so I took a personality test. I took 16's personality, and I thought I would share my results because I don't entirely agree with them. But I try to be as honest as possible, so it's probably true. But also some of them I don't understand what they mean, so I'm partly asking you so that you can hopefully explain to me. Before I say what letters I am, I'll tell you the role that it gave me first, which I don't agree with. It says that I'm a protagonist. I'm the main character. In what world am I the main character? A protagonist is a charismatic and inspiring personality type who often feels called to serve a greater purpose in life. Wow, that makes me sound like such a good person. I'm not saying I'm not, but that particularly emphasizes it. As for my letters, I am a ENFJT. If anyone has the same letters as me, okay, to be fair, there probably is. If you do, comment down below and tell me if you think you fit your personality. It says that I'm 52% extroverted, 61% intuitive, 61% feeling, 63% judging, and then 56% turbulent. Here's what I think. Because every single time I've taken the test, I've gotten slightly different results. I think it's because all the numbers are like between 50 to 60%. So it's like depending on how I'm feeling that day, it kind of changes, which doesn't make sense because personality is supposed to be the same throughout your entire life. The one that changes the most is extroverted, introverted, because I just will never agree that I'm extroverted. I'm probably more extroverted now because of just like YouTube and talking a lot more. So sometimes I'll take the test and it'll say 51% introvert or 55% introverted, and I took this test like a few days ago and I said 52% extroverted. I think it was just me feeling extroverted that day. I think I'm shy, but I'm extroverted because if someone is out of my circle, I won't go up to talk to them, and I don't really want to talk to them, but I like collaborative work more than being alone. And if someone's already in my circle, I can be very talkative to them. Or if I have a reason to talk to someone, even if I've never spoken to them, I wouldn't mind talking to them. I just don't like to go up to people for no reason. So maybe extroverted is true. And the next one is mind. It's either intuitive or observant, and it says I'm intuitive. But I've also gone observant before, so I think I'm just both. Also, I don't know what they mean. Is there like explanation? Okay, here, it says you are likely very imaginative and open-minded, focusing on hidden meaning and distant possibilities. You know what? I actually don't know if that's true. The next one is nature. So it's either thinking or feeling, and I'm feeling. It says that I likely value emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. I am a pretty emotional person. Like, I'll watch, this is the craziest thing ever, I'll watch a YouTube short. YouTube shorts are less than a minute of some bride getting married and she's like so happy and she's crying, and then I'll start crying. I have never seen this creator ever. No clue what her name is. I just see she's getting married and I'm so happy for her. So I just start crying. I don't know what thinking is supposed to mean. Like, I think too. Is this saying I don't think? I'm a thinker. The one after that is tactics. It's either judging or prospecting, and I'm 63% judging. You're likely highly organized, decisive, and thorough. You value clarity and prefer planning to spontaneity. That one is very true. I'm very organized. Like, I like to have everything planned out before I do it. I need to know what I'm doing. The last one is identity. It's between assertive and turbulent, and it says that I am 56% turbulent. I'm likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. At first, I thought it was gonna be bad because it says self-conscious and sensitive to stress. But then at the end, it ended with eager to improve. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is not that bad. So because it's not that bad, I'll agree. I want to know what the other one is. I don't know how to see what assertive means. Well, I know what it means, but I want to know what it means in this case. Let's look at my strengths and weaknesses. I won't read everything, but it says I'm receptive, reliable, passionate, altruistic, charismatic. Okay, these are good. These are the strengths, by the way. These are my weaknesses. Oh god, okay. It says I'm unrealistic, overly idealistic, condescending, intense, overly empathetic. How's being overly empathetic bad? Hold on, I need to read this. We have a tendency to take down other people's problems as my own. You know what? I don't know if that's true, but if someone told me some kind of problem, I'd try to fix the problem for them or with them. So I guess it's true. Okay, so apparently I'm intense. When it comes to self-improvement, ENFJs are rarely short on energy or determination. So basically I just work too hard. Okay, I don't count that as a weakness. Overly idealistic, what does that mean? They often think that everyone shares these fundamental principles, or everyone should share these principles. Sounds maybe true. I don't know. Some of these things I don't think it's bad, but also maybe it's because it's saying that I am these things, so I like to think that it's not that bad. I'm a Scorpio. Let's see what traits Scorpios have. Scorpios are very supportive and emotionally very comforting. See, I'm empathetic. This is going good. Maybe the ENFJ or whatever it was, as it's true. On the downside, oh no, Scorpios can be very manipulative and may twist facts to suit their purpose. Guys, I'm not manipulative. I'm like literally the nicest, most non-manipulative person ever. Being jealous and possessive are some of your negative traits. Okay, I do get jealous sometimes. I hate to admit it, but it's a little bit true. Just a little bit. Wait, what? I just clicked on a random website and it's telling me Scorpios, their element is water, their quality is fixed, their color is scarlet and red and rust, and the day is Tuesday. What does that mean? What do you mean my day is Tuesday? 7 strengths of a Scorpio. Loyal. Okay, this is good. Protective. Wise. I don't know if I'm wise, but I'll take it. Good to know. Dedicated, that's true. Brave, nah, I don't know about that. Passionate, I do have really strong passion. Caring, I am very caring. But okay, here's the thing. I think astrology's cool. I don't know if I believe in it. You're telling me some stars are gonna tell me what traits I am. I don't know if that's true. But also, I don't really know how it works, so I probably can't say much about it. Here are the weaknesses. Jealous, okay, so same thing. I am jealous. Cold. Scorpios are known for the intensity and mysteriousness. I don't think so. I think I'm an open book. I do Tessilyn literally every week. I tell you guys all different types of story. I don't think I'm cold. I think that's wrong. Manipulative? I'm not manipulative. Why is every website saying that? Stubborn? Maybe, but I feel like everyone is, like, at some point in their lives kind of stubborn. Intimidating? I don't think so. I think I'm like so nice. Revengeful? But again, with that, like, that's just everyone. That's just not that. I don't think that's just Scorpio. And that I think similar with like all the zodiacs is everyone has every single trait to some degree. So it's like if I read Leo traits, I'll have some of the strengths and weaknesses, but I'm not a Leo. Aggressive, okay, that's just not true. Like I could fight anyone and I would lose. I can't figure out what color my walls should be. Like I've switched it probably 5 times now, like this wall and this wall. I just don't know what looks good. I think right now this is light blue and this light pink. This is good, but I might switch it. Oh, the story, it's a funny story. So when I was in 8th grade, we had a shadow day. The 8th grader will follow a certain high schooler throughout their high school day, so I know what it's like to be in high school. So the person that I got put with, they have an identical twin. You know in the movies where identical twins switch classes? I saw that in real life. In between classes, they'll call each other and be like, hey, do you want to go to PE? I want to go to your LA class. Or like, I hate math today. Like, do you want to just do it? And they'll just switch, and I'll like switch twin because even though they're switching, they wanted to give me the full experience. They didn't want me to go to, you know, PE for 2 classes in a row. So I would have to switch twins. I thought that only happened in movies. I didn't know that people did that in real life. But if you're identical twin and you're watching this, is this something that you guys actually do? Do you guys actually switch classes? I also made sure not to call their names because I don't know which one's which. And I didn't want to mess it up, so I just decided not to call them. What's your favorite show? The Amazing Race, but that's a reality show. I think they're referring to like scripted, or I don't know. I guess that's a show, so maybe it counts. You love that show? It is a good show. I recommend it to everyone. I have this problem where I'm really bad at responding to text. So here's what I do. I read the text and I respond to it, but in my head. Especially if I check text in the morning, my fingers are too tired to type, so I just respond in my head and be like, oh, I'll respond to it later. But I've already read the message, so it's not marked as unread anymore. And because I already responded in my head, sometimes I think that I actually responded to it and then I forget about it. Also on iMessages, you have the option to turn off the feature to see whether someone has read your text or not, so I turned it off. And so because I know it's turned off, I don't have the urgency to need to respond because the person doesn't even know I've read the text, which sounds kind of mean. But I just, look, There's no hard feelings. If anyone is my friend and has texted me before and took me like 2 days to respond, look, I don't hate you. My fingers are just tired in the morning. Also, a lot of times I check my phone like 30 seconds before class starts. So if I know a response is gonna be a long answer or requires some thought, I know I won't have the time to type everything out, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just respond later. But if it's like a short response, like, okay, I'll respond. I said the exterior is good, the interior is questionable. They said, that's fine, my builds are questionable. That's relatable. Oh, I forgot I had a sink. What am I'm stupid. I have this problem where when I see people, I'll say hi, but then I don't say their names, not because I don't know their name, because I try to say people's names when I say hi to them, because if they say hi to me first, they go, hi Tessa, or hi Tessilyn, whatever it is. I try to reciprocate that and say their name back. But the problem is that when I'm passing them, like in the hallway or just walking down the street or whatever it is, it takes me a little while to look at them, recognize their face, process it, match it to their name, and then say hi back to them with their name. So it's not that I don't know their name, it's just that by the time that all happens, they've already walked past me and it's weird to look back and say hi. You have a fever? Sounds like you're weak to me. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm trying not to do too many decorations that I am on a budget, but it's like, it just looks so empty. Like, what am I supposed to do? This one is like the only floor plan I can add because everything else is too expensive and this was just ugly. It's just so ugly. Tessilyn, what are the line keeper things called that like have ropes between? What? That's like the most confusing description ever. Things in stores? Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, have poles and red ropes between. Yeah, these ones? Oh, yes. I'm a genius. Wait, a welcome mat is the cheapest mat at only $50? I don't know what to do. I don't like my color scheme. It could be because I'm just looking at it for so long. It's like, I don't like it anymore. But I think it's genuinely bad. I don't know what to do. Here's the house. It was under 25K, no game pass used. It is fully functional, and as for looks good. This is the exterior. We have a little pathway to the door. And then if we go in, right here's the kitchen. There's not much decorations because I had to keep it under 25K. And then I tried this thing where there's no door to the bedroom. I just feel like if there's one person living here, you don't need a door. And also save some money. Here we have our bathroom. And then here we have our living room. It's very tiny. I think it's like a 2x3 area. And I'm too lazy to change decals. So you're just gonna have to imagine. Well, let me know if you like this color scheme because it turned out better than I thought it was gonna turn out. Click here to subscribe, then click here to see more of my building videos. See ya there.